I'm here with Mr. Howard O'Neill, who has an online video series called The Management Advantage. Mr. O'Neill, can you tell us a little bit about your show?
Yeah, thanks for having me today. And what the Management Advantage is, it's an online video series that started about 4 years ago. Prior to that, in 2001, it was a series that Chuck Sykes had started, and it ran on the Outdoor Channel for 11 years. And we are the oldest and best show that we're not a hunting show. We're actually a land consulting management show. What we try to do is take your land. So if somebody calls and says, you know, help me grow the land, help me grow the wildlife, we come in and do a consult for you. And you tell us what you want with the land, whether it's turkeys, whether it's rabbits, whether it's quail, all together. And then we'll look at your site and say, well, this is what you need to do, whether it's building habitat for it, whether it's cutting some trees, just adding more food, more cover, just anything like that. And we've been running now for like I said, 15 years. The last 4 years is just totally on the web.
Okay, good deal. So I'd say that gives you pretty good credibility in the hunting world, wouldn't you say?
Well, my partner Chuck Sykes is the one that started it, and he has the credibility. I just kind of go along for the ride. But Chuck is very well known throughout the country. He is actually the director of wildlife and fisheries for the state of Alabama, so he has a lot of credibility, as you say. He's guided and hunted with the biggest names in the hunting industry in the world, really, especially in the United States. So yeah, he does. I'm just a old country boy that tags along for the ride a lot.
Well, that's interesting. Well, as far as hunting, now that we're into January, can you tell me what wildlife is being hunted right now in Alabama?
Yeah, right now the biggest, by far the biggest species of animal hunting is a white-tailed deer. Of course, everybody sees, when you think of hunting in Alabama, it's deer hunting, and we're, like we said, we're in January, so deer hunting has started back in October, but now it's really starting to kick off. The weather's getting cooler. We just got a foot of snow around here, so things are really picking up for Alabama. But there's still squirrel season, rabbit season, quail season, really anything that you can think about hunting right now, other than turkeys in a few spots around the state. Turkey season comes in March, so right now about the only thing that you can hunt is turkeys in the state of Alabama. Ducks and geese come in a little bit here and there, but right now most everybody is focusing on the white-tailed deer.
So as far as anybody that may want to pick up hunting as a new hobby, is there any advice you can give for those kind of people?
Yeah, actually, you can go to outdooralabama.com, and there's tons of resources. It tells you how to get your hunting license, hunter safety courses. You have to have a hunter safety course if you're under 16 to actually get your hunter, be able to get your license now if you're over 16. So you're going to have to take that. But that is a valuable resource that the state provides free of service. It's outdooralabama.com. And one big thing I will mention, the state has a mentored hunt that you can go sign up now that's taking adults hunting that have never hunted before. A lot of times, people will introduce children to that, and that's great to do, but taking an adult that's 25, up to 75, the last hunt they did, and they're teaching the adults how to hunt. And if you're a kid, find you an adult that'll take you hunting. That's how I started. My dad and my granddad took me hunting, and now I am with our video series, and never in the world thought, when we were running dogs in Talladega County deer hunting, that I would be doing this. So you never know where it's going to lead. But hunting is a great activity, family activity that you can do as well. So find somebody. If you don't know anybody that hunts, look around, poke around the website, and you'll find somebody that's out there to help you.
So can you give us some information on where to find you?
Sure. If you'll search the web at managementadvantage.com, we have a website there full of information. You can also find us on YouTube. We do a new show every 2 weeks, so you'll be able to get a new show updated every 2 weeks, and actually on Instagram and any social media.
Good deal. Well, thank you so much for talking to us today. And guys, if you're out there hunting this season, make sure you're being safe.